everybody, and welcome to the last episode of Brown Skin Conversations with your host, Natasha Soul. Um, yeah, this is the last episode, and I have a special guest with me, Leo. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey girl, hey. What's up, everybody? I'm your girl Leo Rochelle. I am the founder and creator and host of the Fat Girl Chronicles and also PGC After Dark. And I do a bunch of other stuff too.
She be
A
booked and
bunch of
busy.
other stuff.
She be booked and busy out here. And it was just her 1 year anniversary for her show, The Fat Girl
two,
Chronicles. Two-year anniversary.
2 year
So
anniversary
clap it up
and
for her on that.
100 episodes on the 27th. We will officially have 100 episodes on the
Dope.
27th of September.
That's dope.
So, yes, ma'am.
She be
That's why
booked
I
and
was over
busy.
here taking a nap.
Right?
2 years and 100 episodes. That's a lot.
Right. I'm not making it that far because it's not my calling. So I'm
Girl,
just like, yeah,
listen.
I'm over it. Kind of. It was
I
it was great
understand.
while it lasted, but I just feel like I can make time for other things. And I like staying behind the scenes, so it's not even that big of a deal to me. I'm still gonna have my hands into podcasts,
In
and I'm still gonna
podcasting.
be
Yep.
right, and I'm still gonna be guest on shows. So it ain't really like I'm giving it up. But solo podding is like definitely not for me.
I'm about to say, well, don't solo pod. Don't solo. Don't do it solo then.
I'll think about it. I got the
Yeah.
name. It'll sit here for a little bit. I might come back every now and then and do a little. Hey, surprise! It's me. I got some stuff to
Right.
get off my chest.
Because you can
But
always do that. Like, some people do. And then even with like podcasting consistently, like I've done this for like almost 12 years, off and on, off and on, off and on.
it still
And
got
this
two
is,
shows in the making.
yes. So like I got the two right now and still working on two others
Hmm.
because like I love doing it. But the bigger thing about it is I know that this is tied to a bigger purpose for me. So it's not like I really feel like it's not something that's just gonna go away.
Right.
Even if I was like, okay, I don't want to do this shit no more, it will manifest and come back in another form or fashion, and I will still be doing this in some way. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, I might as well just go ahead and just let it take me in and take me under.
I think that's how. I think that's what I'm gonna allow it to do in my life. However, it sees fit. It'll
Hmm.
approach because I still do editing. Like that's my favorite part. I like being behind the scenes. So it's like I'm not giving up podcasting overall. It's just that I don't want to be the face.
I did that. I feel you. And that's
Yeah.
the I mean, sometimes that's not the thing for everybody. Like
Mm.
the audio and the visual, like sometimes that's too much for people. Some people just want to do the audio part. Or like maybe this part isn't your dog said
Yeah. Ooh.
you talking too much. The dog was
Right.
like, no ma'am. Cause who told you to go on and
Wow.
record today?
Right. Anyway.
Um, but the like podcasting, like you might end up doing it in a different form of fashion because there are audio dramas, there are docu series. You got a voice for docu series and audio dramas. So, I mean, see, my friend just my friend just said the same thing. Like, she do, cause she heard you talking and she was like, "Oh my god, you sound so nice." Yep, you got. She just said you got a voice for meditation. So you could do some meditation podcast
I'm
or
definitely here for that.
You could do what's the man? It was a dude who used to do black girl affirmations.
Mm.
And he used to be like, yes, bitch, yes. What? You did that. Like, he literally did it in the tone of, like, in that tone, the meditation tone, but it was all about black girl. It was black girl affirmations. And it was so
Okay.
funny because he was dead ass serious, but it was in a meditative tone. So that's what made it funny. But it also was like something that you will go listen to when you need that little bit of
Mhm.
oomph in your day. And he did one for nighttime. I gotta find it and send it to you so you'll
Yes, please
know
send me that. Please
exactly
send me
what I'm
that.
talking about. But it was so funny because he was like, yes, yes. And it was so funny. But I feel
Mm.
like because you know like what you love to do and which direction you want to take it in, then go with it. Don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. Don't let nobody else discourage you from not going in that direction or ending your show. Like, because you can always come back.
It was more so me. I don't know. I don't know. I just I do like doing the visual, surprisingly. I like seeing, like, looking back and seeing my goofy self do the dumb stuff that I be doing on camera. So, like, I like that part. But, like, you did just give me another idea because I feel like brown skin conversations, like the title alone, could go with that. Like,
Yeah.
just like, hello and welcome to Brown Skin Conversations, the meditation podcast. Like, out of nowhere,
Right. For
everybody be like, wait a
real.
minute, she done turned a whole nother leaf out here. Like,
Right.
yes, ma'am.
What is it? The A what is it? AS what is it?
ASMR.
ASMR? Yeah, you can do that, girl. Like ain't no limit to what you can do, especially with a voice like yours. Like I'm the loud black girl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my voice. My voice is even if I try to talk softly, it's still gonna be loud. Like
You the
it's
homegirl.
I'm that girl. Your voice is like come to me, give me a hug, let me talk to you. It's real warming. Like your voice is like coffee or tea. My voice is like whiskey. Like
And right now, we're making a hot toddy.
right. That's exactly what we make. We making a hot toddy right now. Like I'm the high energy. You right there. The mellow. Like I'm gonna keep you calm. I'm gonna keep everybody safe and warm. That's what I'm gonna do.
I
And I'm
appreciate
like, nah, I'm gonna kick you in your throat, make your chest hurt a little bit, but it's all gonna feel good at the end of the
right.
day. It's all you gonna feel good at the end of the day, no
You're
matter
gonna
what.
come back for more.
Whether you gonna have the coffee or the whiskey, either way, you gonna feel good at the end of the day.
That's true. That's true. Well, I appreciate that. I growing up, I did not like my voice. I always felt like when I was a kid, it was raspier,
Oh
and
yeah.
like I just felt like I was like I sound like a boy. Like that's all I ever thought. And my aunt, she has like a raspy voice, and she would be like, "No, like people are gonna love your voice. Like when you call people on the phone, they're like
Mm-hmm.
not gonna want to get off the phone with you because your voice is so soothing." And I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about because I'm like a little kid. I'm like, whatever, like middle school age, high school age. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I think I sound disgusting, but
That's why I tell people don't call me in the morning. I sound like Batman in the morning.
ah,
And I always tell people that do not call me in the morning.
no.
I'ma sound like I just got through saving Gotham. So call me after my voice wakes up.
She said, "Hello, this is Batman."
For real. In the morning, you're like, what up, Leo? No, you call me in the morning, you be
No,
like, what up, Leon? Not Leo. You'll be like, what up, Leon?
no, not Leon.
Yes, baby. It's a
Yo,
whole different situation in the morning time. So but
I cannot. I cannot.
yes. So what else you got some what other questions you got? I know
All
you
right.
got some.
Of
Cause you be over there
course.
prepared. You be prepared.
Sometimes I like to roll with the punches. at times because some stuff just comes up as I go. But
Mm-hmm.
with the topic being stepping into my purpose and stepping into our purpose, you have so many things that you are fulfilling in your life. And I just wanted to know, how did you know how to, you know, step forward and go for these opportunities and these dreams that you had instead of keeping them as dreams and goals and actually like allowing them to like manifest into actual things?
I didn't know. I literally had no idea. Like for the longest, like my mom used to call me her wild child. That was my
Hmm.
name, her wild child. That was my nickname for a reason. Cause I was always just like, you know what, fuck it. You know what, fuck it. And I remember times I used to tell my mama, like, my mom used to always be like, well, you know, you can't do this, that, and the third or whatever because I'm trying to save you from the same mistakes that I made. And I used to be like, well, ma, you can't do that.
Right.
I got to try it for myself. And if I hit my head, just be there to give me some Tylenol because I'm going to come back crying. I'm going to be like, well, yeah, you was right.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I used to be like, no, you can't save me from going through none of the stuff. So I'm going to just bump my head. I was that kid. I was just going to take off running, jump off the cliff, and whatever happened, happened. So that's still how I am as an adult. You know, some people be like, how you just be out? Cause I just refuse not to try. I refuse not to try. I get stuff what I can give it, and even if it's not something that I do for a long time, well, I gave it a try. I
Right.
liked it for the time being, but I don't like it no more, and I don't want to do it no more. So, I
Right.
mean, but one of the things that I refuse to do is to not try, because I've had people tell me like, "Dang, you be doing too much. Doing too much for who?"
Right.
I do too much to you because you aren't a person who's out here doing anything, or you're a person who's afraid to do the things that they want to do for the fear of somebody telling you to that you're doing too much.
Exactly.
So, a lot of stuff just feels right. So, like when I started painting, because I do painting, I do the canvases and all that other kind of stuff, I was just like, I can paint. I can paint. And I kept telling
Hmm.
myself, I can paint. I can fucking paint. I can paint some shit. So I went and got some canvases and I started painting. And the more
Same.
I started painting, I just, perfected it. I watched some YouTube videos and all that other kind of stuff. But also, I saw my mother do a multitude of things. Like, my mother was not a person who just did one thing. She wasn't just that person. My mother was a seamstress. She was a cook. She upholstered all kind of stuff in our house. Like, she changed her whole dining room set because she wanted something different. It wasn't no YouTube when my mom was doing that stuff. She would see it, take it apart, figure it out, do it, and we'd leave the house and come back and it's a whole new living room. You know what I'm saying? And it was
Right.
just because she decided to try something because she wanted to. And so that's where I get it from. She wanted to change her big canvas that she had on the wall in her living room. She would take it down, go buy her stuff, do whatever she wanted to do to that canvas, and put it right back on the wall because
Hmm.
there was nothing that she couldn't do. And that's part of, like, that's the spirit that I feel like that resonates and continues to stay with me because why? Why can't I not do something?
Right.
Especially in today's time. Like, it's too many resources out here now. And I
Yeah.
feel like we've gotten lazy when it comes to the resources and things like that because there's so much out here now that's part of the reason why there is less originality.
Hmm.
There's less people taking chances and trying stuff and doing stuff um in regards to what they feel is right. Back then, our people didn't have a whole lot to go from. So if they were out here really trying something, it was really them trying because it came from within. It wasn't an outside resource that was like giving them what they needed. So I just continued to try because that's all I saw her do. When it came to cooking, sewing, Like, that's why I still don't know how to buy a dress. I think I bought my first dress last year since my mom has passed because I've never had to buy a dress.
So when you come to the Players Ball, your dress is gonna be handmade by Leo Rochelle.
No, I don't know about all that.
She said,
It may
yeah,
be
no,
made
that's
by
gonna be the
Renita
second
Lynn,
dress.
but not by not by Leo Rochelle. Like, no, it won't be made by me. Now I can cut up some stuff,
Okay.
paint some stuff. I can upcycle and revamp some stuff, but I ain't
Okay.
got to the point where I know how to sew stuff yet. So, that's what I got friends for, though. I'm sitting in my friend's sewing studio right now.
I know. I could tell by the flowers in the background. I was like, she had to stew.
I'm at this stoop. So she gon' it'll probably be made by her, or her and I gonna come up with something, and then we gonna come up with an idea, and I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go buy this and cut this and cut that and make it all one thing. Cause I might come in there as a plus size pimp. I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Shoot, I'm gonna need to come up there because I have an idea and I know the dress I wanna wear, but I don't want it to be I want it to be velvet. I wanna look
Ooh,
silky. Okay?
you wanted to
And
go
the
with your
dress
voice. Velvety
smooth.
smooth.
I want to be smooth out here. And the dress that I saw, it's like it's not in that material. So I'm gonna have to be like, hey, let me make a
Making
trip
your
up
way
there real quick.
downtown. Come on. You
Shoot.
are welcomed.
I will definitely make my way up there.
You're welcome.
I
Come on
got
here.
the way that this time is working for work, my comp time. I'm gonna have a week by October, the mid October. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to take off.
Dang, girl. And I'm excited though because the players ball is gonna be super dope.
Yes.
And then you're gonna be able to see people's creativity for real then. You
Yes.
know. Like I said,
We get some
I want to put on
platforms.
something. I haven't decided yet because I was like, I just want to put on something different.
Yeah.
So I gotta rest a little bit so my creative energy can really flow like I need it to for
Yes.
the players ball.
If you don't get you that Palo Santo, go ahead and renew the energy in your space.
Yeah, I got a little sage and I got some, but we'll talk about that later, chat.
That is not
We'll
for
talk
the
about that
air.
later, baby.
That's behind the scenes tea.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, like just doing all of the things that, everything that we want to do in this life, like everything that we want to do. Just even if you don't do it for a long time, you could at
Yeah.
least say you tried it.
And I
Everything don't
feel
have to
like,
become a business. Everything don't
right.
have to
That's true.
become a money maker because that's the world we live in now too. Everything got to become a money maker. Everything got to
Yeah.
become something that you make a lucrative thing. Nah, why can't I just have this for myself? Why
And
can't I
that's when
just
you
have
don't
this
want to
as
do it
something I want to
anymore.
do? Yep, you don't want to do it no more because it's too much energy added to it. Too many other outside sources that added to it. You you could start. You can make earrings, and people be like, "Oh, you should do necklaces, or you should do matching jackets, or you should do a matching outfit, or you should do matching shoes." No,
Absolutely not.
I want to do earrings.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
I don't want to do all that other shit because you gonna buy it. You gonna buy
Right.
all the shit that I'm gonna make. So if you
Y'all
ain't
out
gonna
here telling
buy
me
it,
what to do and ain't going to buy my stuff.
right. And then the other part of it is too is that we let people tell us how far our passion goes. Or like if my passion is just centered in making earrings, that's where my passion lies. You want something to go with it, you go find it. Or find somebody who will make you something to go with what I made. But I don't want to do that. And
Or they could do it
we
themselves.
also, yeah, or we also get into that place where it's like we are afraid to tell people that. I don't want to do that. Cause it's like, well, you could be making how to, I don't care, sis. Because everything ain't got to be about money.
Right.
Everything don't have to be about money. I just want to sit here and make my earrings because it make me happy. Because
Right.
I'm calm when I do it.
Mm-hmm. No, it
Adding
froze.
to you froze. I froze.
It froze. Yeah.
Oh Lord, is that better? Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you
Okay.
now.
Okay. I'm like, dang.
But yes, no earrings. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
no other
no
stuff. I
outside
like my
stuff.
earrings.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like I can get comfortable and chill while I'm making earrings. I could watch cartoons and really get in the flow. All those kind of things that make people feel good when they're doing their creative thing. And it's not always about the money. It's
Mm.
about the learning. It's about the doing. It's about the excitement. It's about the passion. It's about the she over here saying, you better preach.
Hmm. This is definitely
And
some.
I mean, but it's for real because I have experienced so many people telling me, "Oh, well,
What you
you should
should
do
do.
this, or you need to do that, or you need to be this," and I don't do none of that shit. I mean,
I
I
get
did it
it,
because
but
I just wanted to try it. I was good at it, but that ain't my passion. That ain't what my
right,
passion lies. That ain't what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like
right,
even now. I do have a passion for podcasting and helping people to tell their story, build their dreams, put themselves out there, and all that other kind of stuff. I love teaching. I love advising, but that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like I want to build this so it can operate on its own without me.
yeah.
And I want to be somewhere tucked off in my garden, growing herbs um and putting my feet in the dirt.
Enjoying the fruits of your labor for
Yeah,
real.
enjoying the fruits of my
Literally.
labor. And listen, waiting on the rain so I can stand out there and let it
Yes.
flow and have my nephews in the house chilling, enjoying some food that I done made, making bath salts and teas and all that other kind of stuff. That's what I want to do. I feel like that's what my spirit is leading me to. But I got to do the work right
Yeah.
now so that I can get to that part. I got to do the work right now so I can get there, so I can do what I want to do in the long run because she keep doing this.
Girl,
And I
yes.
see her out the corner of my eye. So I'm sorry.
You good.
But right now I got to do the work. And sometimes that shit is hard.
Hmm.
It is draining. And I'm grateful for people like my friend right now. Like, I'm at her studio. Like, she literally, this is one of my safe spaces that I can come in here and I can take a nap in the corner while everything else is going on. Like, I can literally take a nap in the corner. Like,
And be at peace,
and be
not
at
worrying about
peace, like, cause it's a lot of other chaos going on in my life right now.
it. Yeah.
So I can come in here and I can be at peace, but I also know how not to bring my chaos in here with me.
Hmm.
I come in here to bring, like, to get some peace, not to drop off my chaos. I leave my chaos at the door. I come in here to soak up the peace and get a nap and do
The
all the other
vibes.
things, and I come in here to enjoy the camaraderie, the laughs, the atmosphere in itself, because we get some laughs in, okay?
Of course.
And we gonna get some tea in and we gonna chit chat and all that other kind of stuff too. So I appreciate those people who allow me to be in those spaces, because you need friends like that who understand, but not just understand, but who also remind you of who the hell you are and what you're capable of, and that this is only certain things are only temporary.
Yeah.
Certain things are only gonna last for a certain period in time, and then after that, it's gone. Your next level is on its way. But we
Hmm.
all got to deal with some bullshit. We all got to deal with the raggedy shit, and we all got to go through the trenches. But that's what make us stronger. And I know we hate hearing that. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that because
People be out here like it builds character. I don't want the
I don't want to
character
be
then.
a
I don't
different
want that
character.
character. I don't want that character then.
I don't want to be a different character. I don't want to be an anime character, because that's what they be doing. Like the anime characters be getting
Be building.
superpowers and all this other kind of shit, and then shape shifting. I won't do none of that. I won't be this character. But in real life, it really does. It builds character. It helps you to understand who you are, but it also helps you to know who you don't want to be and who you do want to be.
Very much so.
And who you want in your space and who you don't want in your space. Because even as you're growing and you're going through the things that you're going through, you're going to find out who's meant to be there and who's not. Who's meant to go on the journey with you and who's not. And everybody ain't meant
It's
to
not.
go for the long haul. Some people are meant to be there to get you going, or you're supposed to get them going. And that's what I'm learning.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be at you or the springboard for some people to get to where they need to go. But also, in being that springboard for some people, you got to be mindful of how much
Energy you allow them to
how
take
much
from you.
torque you get them on that jump. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because people
You
will
can't be giving them
come.
your all.
Yep, people will come and sit at your table and get full and pack up 14 to go trays and put it in an Aldi bag and go ahead about their merry little way.
But then when you say that you hungry, they be like, I ain't got nothing.
I ain't got nothing over here.
First of all, you took 14 plates. I know you still got one. You greedy ass.
You done fed yourself for the rest of the month, and now I'm hungry,
I can't have a smidgen.
and I can't even get no water. You can't even give me a cube of
No
ice.
toast.
I can't get a syrup sandwich. Nothing.
No
I
peanut
can't.
butter. No jelly. A
I can't even
pancake.
get a saltine. So sometimes it's just a matter of knowing how much to give, and at the end of the day, like I still feel like you did what you were supposed to do, and then some. But therapy is teaching me boundaries.
Yeah.
And not just boundaries, how to have hard conversations. Because, baby,
They be hard.
they
They
do.
are hard.
They be hard. And they be raggedy and they be funky. But
Because people don't
they
want
be
to understand where
necessary.
you come from. And it's like, it's not for you. It's not always for you to make them understand where you're coming from. It's for you to say your piece sometimes, just for you to be like, I set this boundary. And if you go and keep overstepping it, then you got to go. So they
Yeah.
can misunderstand and try to overstep that boundary, but that just helps you to further understand that they're not supposed to be there because they don't respect the boundaries that you place
Yeah.
for the
And then,
friendship, relationship, all that.
and then some people don't even realize that you're growing in other ways. Like you might not fully be growing in your business,
Right.
but you have started to honor yourself. You honor your time, you honor your energy, you honor your body, you honor everything else. And so I'm getting around to honoring my business. I just had to work on all this other shit. So when I got down to honoring my business, the boundaries that I'm going to set, baby, I had to prepare for this challenge. You know what I'm saying? I had to
Yeah.
prepare to get those things out of the way, cleared away for the good, the great, and the ultimate. Cause
Mhm.
oof.
You be going through some true heartache.
It do. Like you really like, and it's crazy because this season that I have been in has taught me so much about me, about the people that are around me, the people that I want around me. Like becoming a part of SMG taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Go where
Same.
you are welcome. Go where you are welcome, where you are appreciated for the value that you bring to those people. You know what I'm
Don't be
saying?
trying
Like
to
when
pull
I became
teeth,
a
trying
part
to
of,
make yourself fit into other people's
yeah,
pot or
like
whatever.
I became a part of SMG and was like, the
Oh,
fuck have I been missing? Oh, y'all like what I was saying? Y'all
we love what you were
appreciate
saying.
me?
We appreciate
All
everything
the
that you
thank
bring to the
yous, and
table.
I'm like,
It's crazy when you get thank yous like that. And that's what I've always liked in any situation that I've been in. When people just appreciate what you do and say thank you for even the simple things. And I feel like I try to bring that to people, and people be like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm like, but I appreciated it.
Right.
Like, I
And
always
so,
want somebody to understand that I appreciate what they do. So when people do it to me, I be like, yes, like,
right,
thank you.
because
I
there's
feed off
so
of
many
that.
people who do not understand the value of a thank you, or I appreciate you, or I I really enjoy this, and this. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many times that it be like, when you enter a space where you are appreciated,
You be like, oh,
it's like,
I never
what
want to
the?
leave.
I ain't going backwards. If I don't get this everywhere, I ain't going. And that's
Exactly.
that's that's how it is at this point. Cause I'm like, if I don't get this everywhere, I ain't going. I'm going where I'm appreciated. I'm going where I am welcome. And that's it. That's all. And I've also learned at this point, if people feel like I'm moving funny,
That's on you.
so be
That's
it.
on them.
And it's not about me moving funny, because I am always open to having a conversation. It is about me moving differently.
You moving for you.
And when you move different compared to moving funny, it's a different feeling. There's a
Yeah.
different intention there when I'm moving different. No, I'm
Right.
moving different because I want more, because I want to be better, because I want to see the fruits of my labor sooner than later,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm moving differently because I'm tired of being angry. I'm moving
Mm-hmm.
differently because I'm
I'm
tired of
tired
being
of being
stressed.
unappreciated.
I'm moving differently because I'm tired of being treated like street booty. Okay?
Not the street booty.
Yes, like I'm tired of being treated like street booty, and I
Like,
say
this
that
is
all the
not
time to
common.
people. You're not
This
finna
is
treat
not
me like
common over
street booty.
here. You
You're
ain't
not
about
finna
to
treat me
treat
like that.
me like common anything.
You're
I
not finna
am.
treat me like community booty. Okay, that's what we're
Exactly.
not doing. So you have
This
to
is
move
top
different.
tier.
You have to move right. Okay, this is escort, not prostitute.
I
You gotta pay
can't.
rent. This ain't no $40.
This is
This
not your
ain't no $40
this is not your regular strip club
for
joint where you can just
real.
go in and get your wings. This is OnlyFans.
This
We
ain't
got
this ain't the little
I have set the
right.
price. This is $100 a week.
This
Stop
ain't
playing.
Aldi wine. This ain't Aldi wine. This Cooper's Hawk. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the difference. You
I
gotta know your
can't.
value. But then, like, the difference between moving funny and moving different has results.
Mm-hmm.
Moving funny creates confusion and chaos, and a lot of unrest and
Misunderstanding.
misunderstandings and all of that. So that's why I'm saying, like, in this season, when I have learned so much about me, where I'm going, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. And even still, it's some things that I want to try that I have not jumped out there and done, because I'm
Same.
like, oh, it's some other things I need to do first.
Right.
Some other things I need to do first. I need to do this, and this.
Same.
And then I come back and do those things,
Mm-hmm.
because it really is about the growth. It really is about the comfort, the passion, and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, you really just got to be okay with you, where you at, and be okay with other people just
Not
not flowing
understanding.
and not
Not getting their
understanding.
purpose.
Yep. Because it's not meant for them to understand. The vision was given to you. The dream was given to you. And it's not for nobody else to understand. Now they can value it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not meant for them to necessarily understand the full vision.
Yeah.
They can value the vision, they can know the vision, they can support the vision. And that's what a lot of us really want. We want people to support the vision,
Yes.
not necessarily
You don't have to understand where I'm coming from. Just
exactly
understand that what
support
I'm
it.
doing is like for the greater good of me
Yep.
first.
Yep. And a lot of people who are in leader roles move so that the growth does not only affect them, that it affects everybody involved. And a lot of people don't even have a leadership mindset.
No.
They have a me mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get all I can get out of this for me, instead of coming to the table with something. So I said this a couple weeks ago. I'm no longer inviting people to the table. This a potluck.
Empty handed, right.
This a potluck. This ain't a dinner. This a potluck. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come to the table. You gotta come in here with something. You can't
Mm-hmm.
just come in here with your knife and fork and spoon in your hand.
Right.
That ain't enough.
You can't even just bring cups. I'm gonna
Okay?
need for you to bring a beverage.
You can't even just bring the beverages
I'm
unless
gonna
it's
need for you to bring
alcohol.
multiple. You got to bring multiple. You can't just bring, oh, here's some Sprite. No, I need the whole.
And
Bring me the whole case of Shasta. Okay,
that's what I was about to say.
the
And don't be
48
coming up
pack.
in here with no Aldi pops, because we're not doing that either. I
What's
love
wrong
Aldi.
with Aldi?
First of all,
You need to
I need
spend
the
a
name
little bit.
brand, because
Right.
if I'm invested and I went and bought uh I went and bought Seagram's and you came in here with Kroger
I was just
brand,
about to say
like
I
hold
need the
on.
I need the cranberry ginger
Right,
ale.
I need the
Thank you
cranberry
very much.
ginger ale.
I don't want the regular.
I don't want
Bring me
no
the bring me the nice.
and I said that because I literally got a nice soda sitting right here, like. But that's because
Bring me the Ben
I
and
wasn't in the mood to
Jerry's.
pay for the Canada Dry today. I was like, I don't want to pay for that.
Don't
I'll
bring me
just
no
drink this
Turkey Hill.
nice.
I want Ben and Jerry.
Hold on.
I
Hold
know
on
Turkey
now.
Hill is good, but I'm just
I'm
saying.
like, hold
I'm
on
just
now.
saying.
But I feel you. I feel the sentiment.
unless it's butter pecan, then you can bring Turkey Hill.
Then you can definitely bring Turkey Hill, okay? But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like at this point, I'm not taking no shorts. I don't want nobody coming to the table who just want to come eat, who just want to
Right.
take from. And
Hmm.
then you
This is
gotta
not an
stand on
orphanage.
at all. And you gotta stand on what you say you can bring.
Yes. Not only do
Cause
you set boundaries with other people, you have to set them for yourself. And
mhm,
that's something that I've learned a lot. Like when I set boundaries for other people, I can't just be like, okay, well, that was it for everybody else. No, I got to sit down and have conversations with myself and truly understand, help myself to understand this is the path that I'm trying to take. All of me needs to follow suit. Like we all need to go on this journey. Like I can't be leaving, oh, my mind over here but my heart is on the journey, or my heart is over here and my mind is on the journey. Like we all need to come together, soul, spirit, everything. Like we all
listen, I
going
saw a
together.
picture. I saw a picture yesterday that said when you finally meet a walking green flag and now you're the red flag. No,
Mhm.
that's not the person I want to be in my life.
Right.
I want to be a green flag to a green flag. Okay. Like
Mhm.
and therefore it's gonna
You got to
take
be
work.
a right.
It's gonna
You got to
take
be that
work.
green flag for yourself. I really realize like I every time I say it out loud, I feel like I sound selfish, but like when I talk to my therapist about it, she be like, "No, you're right. Like I have to do these things for myself first because I'm used to trying to get all of this approval from everybody else. Like I would say a recovering people pleaser because I would do
I see
anything
you,
and
baby.
everything.
I see
I would
you.
do anything and everything for everybody else and leave myself high and dry. I
Hmm.
would be out here like tired as hell and not understand like why am I so tired? Like I'm just doing the regular, but it's like no, you're doing everything for everybody else and not even taking 5 minutes for self-care or 10 minutes to go meditate or 30 minutes to go work out or take a walk or something like that. And it's
Listen,
like I'm just trying to I'm it's the same. I've been on this journey for me. Like I still know that I can do a lot for other people, but if I'm putting myself on the back burner, it's not gonna be as great as it could be if I'm like, hey, I'm here. I'm taking care of myself. My cup overfloweth. Let me give you a little bit of that, a little sample.
Yep, and that's what I'm learning. Like I used to always say it, but I never actually did it. And so
Hmm.
now I'm implementing that I am giving from my saucer, not from my cup.
Hmm.
The
Yeah.
cup is for me.
Hmm.
Everything in this cup is for me to drink. And when my cup overflow, if it's something in that saucer, you can have anything in that saucer.
Right. Even if it's a little pinch.
And I okay, if it's just enough for you to lick it up, that's all I can give. But everything in this cup for me. And I'm not finna intentionally knock none of it out.
Right. Yeah.
Everything in here is for me. And if my cup overflows, I can give that to you.
Right.
But if it don't,
Mm-mm.
it's just gonna be, I'm sorry, I ain't
Meet
got
me
it.
next week.
I ain't
We
got it.
gonna see it again. We gonna see if it overflowed next week, because this week it ain't.
But don't
It's
hold your
half.
breath,
It's
okay?
it's on
Don't hold
half
your
for
breath.
me.
Don't hold your breath.
Right.
And
Don't
then we'll
expect
even still try to, like,
squeeze in stuff for other people.
we try. We try because we don't want to be fully selfish, and we're really
Right.
trying our best to adjust to not giving people everything.
Right.
And so some of us will be like, tip that cup over, like,
Right.
all right, I can give you a little bit. You over there dehydrated, I'm gonna give you a little bit. But outside of that, like,
And I
follow your
feel like,
goals, do what you
yeah,
want to do for you, and worry about everybody else later.
right. Because I feel like, and I've had to like take a step back and not really compare what I was doing for other people versus what they were doing for me, but just see how other people carry situations. Because if they're always putting themselves first and I'm putting them first too, their cup is very much running over, and I ain't got crap. I don't have crap, and they're not seeing that. And it's like, it's I don't ever put it on somebody else for somebody to see what I see. I'm just like, well, I see that you are very full, and I am going to remove myself or take myself from you because you're doing fine. I have to recoup because I literally gave you everything that I had, and now I have nothing. So I gotta replenish.
Listen, and we gotta
And
be
if I don't
mindful
even
of
come
giving
back,
all that. We gotta be mindful
right.
of giving all of that from our cup. We be out here and some of us be out here
Empty.
just voluntarily pouring from our cup. Nobody asked you to do that though.
Right.
Nobody asked you to pour into my cup.
No.
I told you I needed to have a conversation, and you start pouring into my cup. That ain't even what the conversation was about. You just started pouring in my cup. I just wanted to talk to see how you were doing, and
Right.
you started pouring into my cup. That's not. So I've learned to start telling people, and this is something that I'm like recently learning to tell people, hey, do you have the capacity to have this conversation? Because I've recognized that I do not want to emotionally vomit on people. I want to do that. Now, if we just shooting the shit and like you ask me, how
Yeah.
you been? And then I'll be like, really
Mm.
want to know. That's
Yes.
gonna be the cue. Like that's gonna be you. You really want to
You
know?
show.
You sure? You sure?
Right.
Because
Because I got some shit with me right
because
now.
I mean I need to unload, but I don't want to unload just involuntary. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't want it to feel like you stuck your finger down my throat. You know what I'm saying? And it just all come out. No, I don't want
Right.
that. I don't want to do that to people no more.
Same.
And it's a lot of things that I'm recognizing and also finding ways to make sure that I'm not um just dumping on people
Mm-hmm.
because like not that I know, I mean like I don't really even know what that feels like. I feel like I'm good when my people just need to let go. But
Yeah.
cuz I'm usually good when if people need to let go. But I've also learned to just, if I don't have it, I'm like, well, can we have this conversation another time? I have yet to have to do that, but I know that when I don't have it, I'm going to have to be able to
Yeah.
say that. And then I've been open to asking the hard questions. Like, Am I the problem? Am I the drama?
Am I the drama?
I
Ah,
can't be the drama.
no.
No, I'm not the drama. I literally be like, that don't even sound right. Like,
I ain't never.
that don't even sound right. Like,
No daggone well. Just a little ounce of you be like, yes. You gotta listen to that intuition that be like,
I don't
yeah,
be
it was
listening
you.
to the little bit. I'd be like, nah, it ain't me. And I'd be like, and myself be like, huh? And I'd be like, are we the drama? And we both be like, girl, that don't even sound right.
Nah.
So then I be having to ask outside, like, am I the drama?
They be like, yeah.
And
You be like,
then they be like, I mean, really? But I didn't ask you that. Nope.
let it go.
I don't even want to
Only
hear
ask
the
you one
answer because that sounds
question.
like you was finna agree. And I don't want to hear that. But like just overall, we gotta understand who we are and where we going and who we are becoming. Like that's
Yeah.
the bigger thing. A lot of us are fighting who we're becoming. And it's
Yes.
scary.
Amen.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's scary. Like it's scary to have to let go of so many things. Like
Yeah.
some of the things are not for us. Some things are no longer for us. And
And trying
it
to
is
hold on is only
scary.
holding us back.
It's scary, and we be trying to hold on to it, knowing damn well,
It's
like
dragging us.
that's like picking up a pot off the stove, and you know this motherfucker is hot, but instead of just letting the shit
You just
go,
letting yourself burn.
you like, oh, I'm strong, I'm a G, I can handle it, I can handle it, and you trying to hold on to this goddamn pot, let it go.
When the food be too hot and you still go to
Now
eat
you
it, you
can't
be like,
even use your goddamn hand. Now you can't use your goddamn hand because you done held on for too goddamn long.
now you got to recover. The recovery process take
Now you
longer
gotta
than
take
it would
skin
have.
from your booty, put it in your hand. Like you
The
gotta do all of
recovering process takes longer than it would have to just put the pot back down. You out
right,
of commission for like a whole month.
right.
You
And
could have.
all you
It
had
took
to do
one
was just put
second
the
to put
pot
that.
down. You just had to
You
push
could have
the
been
button.
like, ooh, and been done.
But a lot of us like being burned.
Yeah,
We like being burned.
glutton for
We
pain.
like the feeling. We like the thrill of the drama.
Like,
I don't
no,
wanna.
I can save this.
I wanna operate in peace and all that good stuff. I want all the good stuff because I
Right.
done had enough of the bad stuff.
I
And
feel you.
I have recognized that some people think that they are irreplaceable in your life, that nobody else can do you like I can do you, or
Look,
there's nobody else who gonna support you or be this. Let me tell you
first of
something.
all, that's
I
not
lost my
true.
number one cheerleader, number one
Yeah.
cheerleader in every part of my life. I don't care if she disagreed. She was gonna be right there when I fell and bump my knee and be like, "Mom," and do the ugly cry and all of that. I lost my number one. Everybody else,
Can
y'all
be
can
replaced.
go, okay? Everybody else can go. I, I love my siblings beyond this earth. But if it's ever a time you gonna make me feel like I am unworthy or undeserved, you can go too. Nobody is above being kicked to the motherfucking curb at this point in my life.
Same.
I have gone through the fire, the rain, the trenches. I've been in the motherfucking army out here, but I just ain't got the damn uniform and I ain't got to report regularly.
She said,
But
I
I've
done
been going
served
through it.
all of the branches, okay?
I okay. I just, you know what I'm saying? I done been in the water. What's them people called?
Navy,
The Navy
Marines.
SEALs, the Marines. I've been every part of the brand. I done been through the shit in these last 7 years of my life. And I'm like, I gotta come.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. And I've been in therapy for 2 years. Ain't none of you motherfuckers worth the work that I've done in these 2 years.
Yeah.
I refuse. So
Release it.
everything has a time, has a season,
Mm-hmm.
has, and some shit just ain't meant for that
Yeah.
next season, for that next time. So even when you trying to figure out your purpose and which direction you want to go and how you want to do it and how you want to fulfill or how you want to be fulfilled. Some shit just ain't in that category. Some things just ain't in that box. And it's okay. Just
All
like,
for
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. And people might be mad. They might not understand. It's okay.
It's not for them to.
It ain't. And it's okay.
If you want to
You don't
explain, it's okay. Take that little 10 seconds, but move on.
and the
Don't.
answer gonna be because I don't want to. And that's it. Because I ain't got to give you a whole dissertation as to why I chose not to anymore.
Is this giving me a degree? No. I'm not writing this long essay
Hell, I
telling
quit
you what's up.
college because
Same.
I didn't want to. I'm not going in debt no more. I
I
don't care
got
how
the
close to this degree
associates.
I am.
I got my
I'm not taking
associates.
out
I'm
another
not
40 grand.
taking up. They just forgave about 20 of mine, and I still got another 15 maybe. And I'm like, they're not getting that.
Oh, lucky you.
They're not getting that.
Right. Must be nice. Because
Must be
I think I
not.
got like 70.
I went to
Okay.
I went to community college. Yeah,
I
no.
did too. I went to
Oh,
community college. Then I went to barber school. Then I went back to school. Then I left school. Then I went back to school. Like, I am a student. I am a
same. Forever student.
forever student.
Same.
And my goddamn student loans show that. Okay.
Yeah.
But when it
Now
got
we
to the
got
point where I
YouTube.
was like, mm-mm.
We got YouTube for a reason, and other little websites to teach us this stuff
And
for
community
$50.
organizations and all the other kind of
Hmm.
stuff that'll help us figure out the
Facebook
rest.
groups.
Right. We got
I
these fake ass gurus who gonna send you a download,
nice.
who gonna send you a worksheet or a template. Okay,
For a
and then I'm gonna
dollar.
figure this shit out from there. But at the end of the day, just that's all I can say. Just do whatever you want to do,
Don't
how
be
you want
afraid
to
to
do
take the
it.
risk.
Yeah, don't be afraid to jump. Shit, sometimes when you jump, you see the most beautiful shit. Like, have you ever seen somebody skydive?
No. I mean,
Like,
in the video, yeah.
yeah, in the
And it's
video, like
really beautiful.
once you see the video of somebody skydiving, when they jump off that damn plane, all you see is the clouds and the sun and all that
Hmm.
beautiful shit. Like, shit, that's what you can see too if you decide to go on and jump. Go on and jump. It's okay. If you fall and bump your head or hit a couple of mountains on the way down, it's okay. Just spread your arms. Spread your
Learn.
arms.
Learn from the bumps and
You just
bruises.
gotta remember to flap your wings. And I always say, I say it on this show all the time. Whatever you do, don't do it with your half ass, do it with your whole ass. Give it your all. And then
That's who I stole that from, y'all.
even after you give it your all, even after you give it your all, and if it don't fit, it's okay. You can be done with it and keep it moving.
I gotta give
But
Leo her credit for that.
at least try.
Yes.
That's all.
Definitely gotta give Leo her credit for that. I didn't
Thank
even know you
you.
said that. So I'm gonna give you your credit because you've been here longer than me. So I'm gonna just be like, yep, mm-hmm. She said it first.
I say it at the end of every show.
For
Whatever you do, I say it at the end of every
true.
show.
That's
Whatever
true.
you do for the rest of the night and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half ass, do it with your whole ass. That's how I close out the show every week.
And you gotta use your whole ass. Cause why are you half-assing on your dreams? Why are you half-assing on these things that you truly want in life? Like that's kind of what
Mhm.
I had to learn. Like I can't just sit up here and not first I can't not take the risk. I have to be able to jump out there because I'm afraid to get to a certain age and be like, "Dag, I really wish I would have did this. I really wish I would have did that." Like, I am at that age where a lot of people are just like, "Oh, you're young, do it," and I'm just like,
Girl,
I
people still
mean,
be telling me
I'm
that.
we
And
are
I'm
all
always
young.
like,
We're all young in a sense to do the things that we love to do. I don't care what age you are.
yeah.
You can do what you like. I mean, I don't see when people say that to me, I look at them like I don't live with my parents, so I can't put my whole paycheck away like some other people.
I
Like
wish.
these bills, this car
Girl,
insurance,
listen.
this car note,
Who
this
created
water
bills? That's
bill,
another conversation we'll have another day. Because who created that? Because why I got to pay for air and water? Like,
water,
come on.
electricity. Cause that's natural too. I put
I'm
solar
finna just
panels
put
up.
my pajamas on and start scooting across the carpet. I'm creating my own goddamn electricity.
No.
Cause I'm tired. I'm tired of paying bills, y'all. Like, why
Nah,
I gotta
but for
pay for this
real.
stuff?
Like, but at the end of the day, I don't want to get to that certain age, even if it's not like me being 40 or 50, but it's like I don't like I give myself short increments of time. Like I've literally been setting myself up to be like, okay, by the age of 30, I'm not going to live in Maryland anymore. Like that's the one thing, and I'm just like I'm trying to get into that money management, budgeting. She is loud as hell. Can you hear her? Oh my god!
She
Go
was
upstairs
like,
with your father.
she straight started tap
She
dancing
said,
like.
"Yup." Get
She was
nobody.
going
Go.
after her purpose right there. She was like,
She
I
said,
feel
"I'm
it in
gonna
my
get your
spirit.
attention,
She said,
ma'am."
I feel it in my spirit. So let me
Right,
go. Let go.
right. Wobbling for what? No, but anyway, yeah. Like I just want to be able to. I set these short like time frames so I can be like, I did this, okay,
Mhm.
or I'm getting closer to this goal. Am I doing what I need to do to get to that? Like, am I going to be able to manifest this stuff that I want to do? And it's not even always about like money, it's about being
Peace.
peaceful.
Yeah.
Yes, 100% being peaceful within myself because
Mhm.
there has been a lot of rocky parts. There has been a lot of heartache and, hardship. But I can't sit up here and be like, dang, I've had it so bad. Like, I look at other people's situation and be like, it ain't that bad. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this hardship because it ain't that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still here. I'm not. I have my health, my two hands, 2 feet. I can walk on my own. I got good lungs, partially.
I was about to say, I don't know about all that. Because I be going upstairs.
Right.
As
He'd be
soon
like,
as I reach the top.
woo. That'll do it. Time for me to sit down.
Yeah, but don't put yourself on such a strict time frame that you forget to enjoy the journey, that you
That too.
forget to enjoy the beauty as you're going through the things. Like, cause would I love to be happily married with children, sitting at home doing nothing but cooking, baking cookies and twerking in his t-shirt at 2 in the morning? Of course.
Of
But I'm
course.
not there. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know,
Oh, things like that. I was like at 18, like by 25, I'm gonna be married and we're gonna have two kids. And
yeah,
I got to like 23 and was like, that's not gonna happen. And
we
that's
put ourselves
okay.
on these really strict timelines and time
That's
frames and
true.
all that kind of stuff, and then we set ourselves up for the failure because when we don't do it and when we
We
don't
so
get there,
disappointed.
yeah, we be disappointed and mad as hell, and then be trying to blame somebody, then be trying to backtrack our lives. Like, where did I go wrong? I said by 27 I was gonna do this, and 30 I was gonna do that. Like, girl, shut up. But then look at what all you did do. Look at
Yeah,
all of the stuff that you did learn. Look at all of the stuff that you were able to experience in that time frame. Because if you were married or had kids, you might not have been able to do none of that.
that's
So,
true.
um,
The only
we
reason
get
I
so
give
caught up
myself
in these
time frames,
no, we get caught up in these systems of life.
yeah,
Like we get caught up in those. And
that's
that's
true.
the part that ends up having to see a therapist longer than we need to because we didn't get caught up in this thought process of
I'm
shoulda,
supposed
woulda,
to be
coulda.
doing this by then, and
Yeah,
yeah.
like nah, fuck all that. Shit, I'm 38 and I'm where I'm at. Okay, player. Like that's it. That's it. I'm at where I'm at.
That's
And
true.
I'm doing the best that I can, and I've done a lot of unlearning and relearning and growing and all of that good shit. So I'm good. So we
The
gotta give
only
ourselves
reason
grace.
the only reason I give myself certain timelines. It's only like on like big stuff that I know that I'm capable of doing.
Hmm.
I don't set it for like the whole marriage thing or
Okay,
I'm
good.
gonna yeah,
Cause,
like no, like I don't it's gonna happen at the right time when it's supposed to, if
girl,
I'm even
listen.
supposed to do that. Like
Cause I be telling.
I listened to this one podcast today and they were just like, sometimes your soulmate is you. And I was like, we
I mean, I know
nearly
God ain't gonna play me like that though. Like,
there.
how you just gonna have me out here soulmating with myself?
Are you not working for yourself to be
True,
better every day?
but
I
still,
feel like okay, so
I better
all
have
right,
another.
for you, you're one of your soulmates. Some people can have multiple. Okay.
I know it better be somebody out here for me, Sky Daddy, or we gonna have to have a conversation. We gonna
That
have to have a
I felt
talk.
like that message was just from me though, because I'm always trying to like reach out and be
Yeah,
like,
I know what
is
you're
this for
saying,
me?
but I'm like, nah,
I
Sky
got you though.
Daddy.
I got
It
you
better
though.
not be the. I better not be the only pot without a lid, okay?
You all your pot and your lid, ma'am.
I want the
And I
pot
want the
holder,
gumbo in it.
okay?
And I want the gumbo in it,
I
okay?
want the pot holder, okay? I want to be a part
That
of a set.
that would
I don't want to be the
literally
pot
be
that
what
they
it
buy
would.
singly.
That's
You know, the
literally
pot
what
that's
it would
hanging up
be.
on the little shelf at Walmart. I don't want to be that. I want to be the pot that come in the box. Cause it's
With
other
some other stuff.
yeah, like I don't want to be the single pot.
First of all, I bought a single pot and it was in a box by itself.
By
So
itself.
yeah, right.
I don't want to be that pot. I don't want to be that pot in the box by itself with all the cardboard.
She said,
I
I
want to
want
be
the
the
dish
pot
plate,
within a pot within a pot within a pot with a bunch of lids. And then I even want the extras with the, the pot
the
set that come with
spoon,
the spoons, the spatula, and all
the
that.
tongs.
That's what I want. I
I got
mean, I get it, Sky Daddy. That might not have been your plan, but I'm gonna be a little upset. Okay, be a little
you. I get it. But like with some goals, I do give myself like time, not time limits, but like I want to get this far in life by this with certain things because
yeah.
it's like I have like not only I know it's better to live in like the moment and stuff, but I do like having something to look forward to
Oh
and to
yeah,
work forward
definitely.
to, like the goals and stuff like that. So that's the only reason why I do it. It's just so I can have something to actually I feel like work towards, like because
Yeah.
I'm literally out here doing the things that I feel like I've always wanted to do, like when I
Mhm.
go hiking or when I be standing out in the rain looking crazy to everybody else on my block. Like, okay, but it's refreshing.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna eat my little sour gummy worms while I'm doing it too. Literally this weekend I was out there like, yep. Thought
Just
about the
watching it.
little right. Thought about the little song, the old the I don't know the group, but it was the song
Mhm.
like I want to go outside in the rain.
In the rain.
And I remembered how like I
Yeah.
asked my dad what that meant. And like in that moment, I was like, this is what that means. And I started crying. And I was like, this is what that truly means to
Uh,
like just be
And
able
he
to
even
go out
said it
there
may
and release
sound
it.
crazy. It may sound crazy, but I want to go out. That's my song right there, girl. Listen. Because some people don't really understand, like, sometimes you
Just
need to
being
go
at
stand in the
peace.
rain.
Like you gotta let nature do its naturing,
Yep.
refresh you. It's not just for all the plants and the animals, it's for us too.
You
Like
are a
you
damn
gotta
plant. Yep.
exactly ground yourself, put your feet in the grass and let the rain wash over you.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
refreshing. And I be out there doing it. I'm going to continue to do different things like things that as a black girl or woman, it's not the
The
regular, like
norm. Hmm.
right, like sometimes people be like, oh, you go hiking? I'd be like, yes, I be out in the woods,
This
yes,
little
I
girl
be
is that
hugging trees, yes, I be out there having fun, like
yeah.
living my best
Enjoying
life,
yourself. Yeah.
because that's
'Cause
what life is supposed to be about when you're not like I mean, you're still fulfilling your purpose and stepping into your purpose and fulfilling your dreams, but you have to have those moments where you're just like, this is something I always wanted to do. I'm going to do it. this is making me happy, I'm gonna do it. As long as it's, again, as long as it's not doing it hurting anybody else.
Yep.
Unless it's hurting somebody because they don't like other people having fun, then fuck them people. Because people
And
are
then at
weird.
that point, just F them because you mad for
Right.
no reason.
I'm gonna be
Like,
out in the woods like if you don't like it, I love it. Just so damn having fun with,
you gonna be
right?
out there shimmying and everything. Like you
Twerking,
mad,
twerking with
mad.
nature.
Sometimes you gotta make the mad people madder.
Yes.
So yeah, just go do the shit. Just go do the shit. Whatever the shit is, go do it.
Yes.
That's the
So
end quote.
basically, period. Poo.
Period.
Period.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all. Go do the shit. Don't let nobody else talk you out of it or change your mind about it. Just go do it. We be
Yeah.
too busy trying to put outside energy into our thoughts and processes and all that other kind of stuff that we let other people talk us out of it.
Yes.
We let other people talk us out of our destiny because it don't fit to their norm or what they're used to.
And I
So
hate that.
people are easy to talk their fear into you. And some of us ain't strong enough to deny that projection or what people are talking into us. So
And that used to
no.
be me. I used to let other people's fears
Baby,
get the best of
listen.
me.
I ain't started leaping and jumping until whew,
You said you've
after
been
my
doing this for 12 years. So,
yeah. So I'm about to yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like my late 20s. Like cause I was
and
so
I'm
wrapped up.
there. I feel
Yeah.
like that's a lot of people's turning point, at least for women. It's just like you've been through the shitty stuff. Unless they're a shitty person, then they're gonna keep going through it.
Right.
But
You gonna
once
keep
you
going.
realize like you're gonna keep going through them cycles, but once you realize like, okay, like there has to be more than
Mhm.
this other stuff I've been going through. It's like that switch.
Yeah. And I just knew at that point it was more for me. It was more that I wanted. So I just started jumping and trying stuff and all of that. So
As you should.
yeah. So all y'all out there watching, make sure y'all go ahead and jump. Go ahead. Do
Splash in
it.
that pond with
Do
no
it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
yes. But I appreciate having you on for this episode.
No
This was
problem, girl.
great.
Thank you for having me. Like I feel special
Yeah.
because it's your last episode.
I had to have you on. Like it didn't like I know there were some people that I really wanted to have on or have on again, but I was just like, no, I gotta have Leo on because like you're like you're like a big sister to me. Like we might not
Oh,
talk every day, but I do see you in that light.
Natasha, nope. You ain't finna do that. You is not finna do that to me right now.
No, for real, cause
You
like
is not finna have me over here with the
when
shivery
we
lip like
when
my
we
sister had me on the show the other day. Y'all, you not about to do it. I am not about to be over here with the shaky lip.
when we be texting in the little chat or when I text you or whatever, I just feel like a connection, like a bond, and it's not like
Oh,
regular like, oh, she's a part of Sarcarigans and we would just talk business. Like no, like we be talking.
yeah.
We
And
be sending each other the funny videos now. We there.
right, we there. When I get to sending you funny videos, you
It's
part of my
all
circle,
right.
okay?
It's all love.
When I get to sending you funny shit, like that's it. Like you part of the family now. Like if I don't send you funny stuff regularly, like
Right. We just all
you
right.
still somebody I'm trying to figure out. Do you belong in this circle, the circle of trust? Do you belong in here or
Exactly.
no? Some people I had to stop sending it to though, because they don't be replying, and I be feeling some
Right.
type of way. Like, oh, so you ain't gonna laugh with me,
You don't feel this? You don't
right? You
feel
don't feel
this?
this joy I'm trying to bring to your life. You blocked. You don't
Forget
appreciate
you.
me.
You're not on my energy frequency right now. I don't appreciate it.
But yeah, like girl, I definitely enjoy the conversation and even just the like it does feel different than some of the other people, like, and that's no diss to nobody, but it does feel different. It does feel like a different connection and a different level of um I see you, you see me. It's a different level of love there. So, and it's
Different.
not like we've known each other for a long time. Hell, I've known you since May. So, you know what I'm saying? And I just had to go look at that yesterday. Like, damn, I've been a part of Sarkarius for almost 6 months.
Mm,
So,
okay.
yeah, and I'm like, it's
Milestone.
a different level of love and appreciation there. So, it is
Yeah.
what it is. If y'all mad, so
Oh well.
right. Oh,
And ease.
right. But listen, thank you
Yes.
for having me, boo.
No problem. And everybody out there, I don't have a closing affirmation. Well, we done said enough,
I
okay?
was about to say, I think
You
we gave them all the
you best to
affirmations
pick
and
one out
confirmations
of
that they
this
needed.
thing. Step in your purpose, do it. Splash in that pond. Don't allow people to sit at your table if they ain't bringing the quality goods, okay?
That's
And
it.
do it for you. Don't let
And
other
then
people.
just go back and watch the whole show and write the shit down. I mean, cause and put it on
We
the
got
on your mirror.
quality. We came to the table and brought the quality goods, okay? We letting you have
Definitely.
this for free. For free.
And usually I charge. No, I'm just playing. I don't. But still, I
We
should.
need to.
I should.
Everything
But
ain't
go
gotta
on and
be a
get y'all.
business, but we gotta make a little coin somewhere.
Go ahead and get fed off of this. You know,
We
this
gonna
gonna be
put
that
the
good
cash
stuff.
app
Good
up. We gonna
stuff.
put the cash app up. Somebody gonna pay us for this good learning.
Listen, go ahead and put it
Learning
in the description
in
when
the
you
show
post this.
notes for
For real.
sure.
Put it in the show notes.
But yes, I hope everybody has a great rest of your life. If you never hear another episode from me, because it is what it is. Live your life for you, okay? And then give a little in your from the salsa. That's another one. See, y'all need to pay for this. But anyway, have a great rest of your week, and we're out.
Bye, y'all. Peace.